everybody. This is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners, along with Mike Arnold. Weekend Path Chat update covering the futures markets. Mike's going to hit the usuals: the Dow Transports, SP500, Nasdaq. Take a look at crude oil, and then take a look at copper, gold, and silver. We went over the economic calendar in our FX update. If you want to hear what we think of the news and what we are paying attention to fundamentally for next week, please listen to just about the first 10 minutes of that FX one. If you're not interested in trading FX, it won't matter to you. If you're just a futures trader, well, you're going to want to hear Mike, so let me turn it over to him to show you what he is seeing on the charts. Mike, it's all yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Bob. We got the Dow up there right now. Yellow box is where I'm looking for potential support for a pullback move. People were wondering what that meant. If we pull back and then reverse higher here, I'll watch. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to new highs. I'll watch for resistance up around some prior swing highs in this trend line to see if the correction is over or if we're going to do further pullbacks. We pulled back a bit on Friday, dipped into this box, got below the key level right around the 2567, but closed back above it. You can also see we got a rotation zone rolling over. If we rally on Monday, major target to the upside is 20,750. Then if we get through that, looking for the prior breakdown zone right around the 2832, then we have the declining trend line. If we continue to pull back on Monday, watching for a retest of Friday's lows at 2528, then next level below that, looking for a possible retest of the 50-period exponential moving average, which comes in right now at 2477, but it will continue to rise. And then a further pullback from there, 20,426. So look at the transports. The transports are very interesting. We have a key trend line here. We dipped below it on Friday, but closed above it. Retesting Friday's lows if we sell off tomorrow, 88.85 level, and if that's broken, not looking for anything until we have a gain extension at 88.15 would be the next lower price, followed by the 87.59 to 87.66 area. If we do rally and get above Friday's highs, going to watch to see if we get above the trend line, and we have some significance prior breakdown zone at 9,025. Also the declining eights coming in. So there's lots of resistance around this 9,025 level. And if we were to get below that, next major area higher is around 9,080 to 83. Over to the S&P. Retest again, a very key gain level, 2332, held for support. We dipped below the trend line, but then turned higher and closed up at a prior breakdown zone around 2345. We also retested the first cross rotation zone area above, which was pretty key resistance. If we rally, watch for a retest of the 2352 to 2354 area. And then above there, we are watching to get back to the 2362 to 2367. If we start selling off, watch for retests of Friday's lows right around 2331. Then the 2329 level is very key, because if that's broken, we could see an eventual sell-off to 2316 area. Finally, the NASDAQ, it did rally on Friday. If we continue the move higher, watching for a potential test about the 5,400 to 5,413, and then 5,418, and if we get through there, 5,440. If we do turn around and go lower, key support right around 5,347, followed by 5,340, and then we have a rising trend line coming in. If that trend line, especially on a closing basis, is broken, we could pull back eventually all the way to 5,298 to 5,300. Over to crude. Crude, key resistance on this declining trend line. On the upside, if we get above this trend line, watching for us to retest a 48.38 level, then above there, 48.79. And then if we rally all the way through that, 49.50 to 49.58 is going to be very key. If we turn back down, watch for a retest of the 47.09 level. If we get down below that, 47 to 47.03, and if we close below 47, the next two key targets are 46.25 and 45.41, and the end of a clear path then at 45.24 to the downside. Finally, over to some metals. Copper came down, retested 2 days in a row. Our significant level here, 261.68. So if we sell off again on Monday, that's going to be key, 261.68. Getting below that, next major area is 260.03, followed by 258.98. That's where you can look for support. If we rally, watch for resistance around 265.42, followed by 267.09, and then we're possibly looking at getting all the way back up to 269.08. Gold came in, ran a little higher on Friday, but closed back lower. If we pull back again Sunday night, Monday morning, 1239 is key support, followed by 1236, then all the way down to 1231. Those are your major support levels you'll be watching for. On a rally, watch for retest right around the 1254. If we get through that, watching for the 1257 to 1258, and then the next major area higher is 1264 to 1265. Finally, silver. Silver rallied nicely. Looks like we're going to get the first cross rotation coming up. We found support there on Friday, and we rallied up to a prior breakdown zone, 1779. Getting through that, looking for 1789, followed by 1799 to 1800 level on the upside. If we pull back, 1753, followed by 1747. And if we get all the way through there, we could retest the 1735 to 1726 area. That's all we have for you. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Michael. If you like what we're doing, if you find it useful, please click like and subscribe. And also there's a new Money Pat podcast out. You can find it at our website, pattradingpartners.com. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for listening.